Welcome back to the Ultimate Wolf. Yes, I know I didn't stream for the past 2 weeks. One, well, I got the backdrop cleaned up. It has a couple dog hair and all that. So I bumped the camera. And I also did get a new table, so it's not that square table anymore. So the actually that is would be it's gone. So yeah, I did version 1 and I made version 2. Version 2 rolls a little bit better and has a little bit more armor going into this process. So I did only use 4 bots. I actually almost used all the pieces for the first mode. For the first mode, you're using everything of that lag, Ruichi, everything but the torso for Toline, everything for Trashmaster, and I believe everything for Ironworks. Version 2, I do use all the parts. Only some do get rearranged. They give it different. Version 1 can roll, it's just weird. It's just the angle you gotta adjust. But version 2, it rolls a little bit cleaner because that's what I'm working on. For version 2, and give it, like I said, a little bit more armor. And change the design for mostly the back area. The front area is good. Well, it's basically the front side. So, if you want Transmission Altmode, you're going to activate Pin Altmode, you're going to remove these bits because these do form the side. Right, you can split that right there, split that off to the side. I just did it on camera. You want to, and I didn't have it tabbed in just so that way I don't have to like untab it. You want to open this panel up on both sides real quick. Untap it from the arms right there. Not fully, like I just did. But don't worry, Monday I'll be back with the review because on Monday I'll get Trashmaster's review done because Tuesday's no reveals. So, okay. I'll get Trashmasters and Lockdowns done this week. Well, this coming week. Okay. Right there. So you just want to have these feet angled down like so and close these panels back up just to like help hold it in place. Even though it won't really hold, you can push that panel back up. That just sits out of the way. And this, do want at an angle like that, but that I believe. So it's a little bit more in frame. But yeah, you want it like that, so it's that angle. These wheels right here won't roll for the first one. So you want to separate this, you want to angle this, you want to peg this in at the port. Granted, I'm just going to work around. Probably should do the legs first though. I'll reattach that piece real quick, because everything does get used on it. And this first mode, I believe, it's the first version or second version once it's higher than the other one. Actually, you can do this with axle grease, you just have to probably change parts around. You can do it with the scrapbook, tow line. You can do it with the Botropolis, the version of Ironworks, and the grease pit too, or you can also do it with the exosuit from the Shattered Glass version, I believe, and that one, and or you can also do it with the fast track mold. Because of the only 3 molds I have. I didn't use that wing figure from the mold. Yeah, you see how it's off balance. The molds will fix that. So you want to take toe line's feet, you want to peg them into that port right there. Granted, I'm gonna adjust. You're not gonna tab them in together. They don't really fit together, because this is how it will connect. So you just want to like kind of angle that down and bring this down, because this will act as the feet. This will act as these won't actually roll. Still line's feet won't. There's another set of wheels that I'm gonna add on. But still, it's like that, because once it's straight, it will look something like this. These wheels don't actually roll. I add another set of wheels, which I'll do right now. I take Black Orichi's feet, right there. There's the pegs right there. I believe I've, oh, here, you want to leave that toe flipped up. There's a peg right here underneath. I'm going to peg that in. I believe we flip this, that stays in. Because these wheels, the first wheel will be what rolls. Granted, like I said, version 2 fixes this rolling. So you just, oh, make sure that's flipped in. Peg that in and that port. There. Because this is what will allow him to roll. Once, well, granted, it will sit up a little bit. It'll sit something like that. Make sure these are bent too. But granted, all look clear. Make sure everything's good. Yeah, because see, it will sit like right there at the front wheel. But there is a bunch of armament that will go on this. And as you see, I'm working on the back. Do you know we take Black Orichi's crotch, you're going to peg this in into these ports. This will lock in a little bit. I believe you want the silver facing out. You want to peg this in. There's one more piece, I'll show you how to do it later. Peg this in. Right there on the feet, those two feet ports. I mean, it is tight, too. So bring this up and rotate 180. So it sits like that, and then you, I believe, do bring these up. So that way the feet can rest on that. Let me retap this foot back in. That came untapped. Pegged. Right there. Okay. Aslab Deathsaurus should be shipping out soon, so can't wait to have the Aslab Deathsaurus in my collection. Alright, you want to make sure that part is facing the back, because this will be a little bit for another connection, and then I believe these are, no, yeah, these are down. So, okay. Granted, I gotta adjust everything because it's on multiple joints. And yeah, I will sit like that, as you see. But, I mean, if you, once I fix it, version 2 just fix it so it rolls more freely. Will sit, well, right around there, but granted the front wheels that will secure it. So there's a port at the back right here. You're gonna take the wheel from toe line and peg that in right there. Just to give it like, you know, a spare tire. Have a look. Just angled up. As you can see, it's starting to roll a little bit, but granted, it's only on one wheel set right now. You're gonna take a toe line's arm with this arm. I'm just also making sure it's the right arm. This will peg in at the top of that port. And the post. Because this will form the hook at the back. These will sit forward, so it will sit like that, so you get like a toe arm. Okay, let me bring up the camera. You're gonna take Black Richie's torso. It was hidden on the other side. You're going to flip this bit around. Rotate around. Rotate that around, and you want to flip up the peg. You're gonna take Ironworks' torso. You're going to, so it's like this for robot/op for, and extend that so it sits like this. So you have this post right there at the bottom, and you also want to flip this post up at the top. And this you can adjust. You want to flip this port in on the chest. So just peg that in the middle of his arm. This is what, like, give him a gunner seat or yeah, something like that in the back. of the build. From that straight on and tight, and that way you have like a extra little seat right there. Let me bring it up again. That in the middle. You're gonna put this backwards so that way the chest and the head will sit right there, and then just angle that down right there. So you do want that part up. You want it like this. So we're gonna finish up the back real quick. You're gonna take Ironworks' gun. If it's separated like so, just put it together. You're going to peg that on top of this port, on the top of this peg. Let me get it up and do it again. This is on the hinge. There we go. So that way, at least he has like exhaust port. Peg that in and make sure that shifts forward. As this will form the back of it. We're almost done. I know it's off camera, but we're gonna add one last piece for, well, this part. So you're gonna see how there's the 5mm pegs hanging off to the side. So I actually let me just show this real quick. I actually do remove these doors off toe line. They're on friction hinges. They're on friction, so it's an easy pop. There, like so. Okay. I do have these in a specific way on it. I believe they're going down. So would they at least kind of hide that head right there? And so I believe it's like that, or have it with the stripe going the other way. Yeah, I think it is like this. I would just quickly do the other side. I mean, yeah, those are 5mm pegs. It's like that. Nope, this close section came untapped. At the bottom, I pushed on it a little too hard. I'll re-peg it in. I almost hit the okay, so that will sit right there. This will sit loose, but once it's in the final position, it will sit a little better. But that's the back of it. You know what, let's work on the front so we can at least adjust the stability so it doesn't keep rocking. Because it will sit like this. But yeah, let's work on the front section for a minute. So for the front, you're going to put him off to the side. We're going to take the backwards these arms, put these off to the side, and take black toe line's arms. Take these bits from Trash Master and take this. I'm just making sure that's everything, yeah, because everything else goes in a different spot. So again, these bits will connect to the side. As I believe the ports do stay up. Like that, and then they go reversed. I believe the pegs stay up on this side. And you also want to bend this in and rotate around. But like if you want it like that for the other side. Putting hands to connect. Because this is going to be the front wheel how we're building on. Let me go look at a picture, I'll be right back. There, and it's back. Yeah, you want it like this. I just had to double check the orientation, so I'll just do the same thing. Port goes up. Yeah, I see. Because you want the port up. Yeah, on the first slot, you want to rotate that elbow, switch straight, so you have this movement. You want to bend at the elbow, and with this tab, where it's it forward, and then you rotate the fist around. So that way it's easier to back in. So it's something like that. These bits will again at the inside. So I know there's a port right here, but I think it goes on the inside. Yeah, because you want it like straight. So peg this in at the back, like that. Or you want it the other way, which you can't do. Okay. Peg these in on the side. Just make sure it's straight because this will adjust. I'll adjust if I need be. Because this will, as I said, from the front. So let's clip this and I'll work on the front. Ooh, before I forget, there's one more little piece. You want to remove the bottom of the jaw. It's a friction hinge. Alright, there. That's everything. So let's get to the body trash master. Because this will from the front. So, I mean, so it looks like that. For right now. Okay, you're gonna take these. There's the port right here. That's where you're gonna peg it in. And just angle up and check it in on this port. Right there. I mean, as you see, it's pretty balanced right now. So as I say that, I knock it over completely. Yeah, it's completely, it's balanced. Same thing, align that port up. There, because then this will form how the front will look. You want it right there. I like bringing these in. Bring this up. It will be like that, because then this will adjust. Just making sure this is straight. And on the same side. Right there. Yeah, you want it with the ports of the cannons will sit like that. Okay. Let me set that to the side. So yeah, you see there's the two 5mm ports. You're gonna take the crush piece, you want to flip up the pegs, so that way the ports are sitting up. But you want to kind of angle this in, bend this up a little bit. So it sits something like this. And the jaw, I believe you put it upside down. Peg this in at the bottom. And pretty much I'll say what if that pieces move or faced for the second mode. There. And now this will just get pegged in at the front of the two pegs. Holes at the front. Let me just quickly do it. Frame. And then angle. Forward. Forward. So it looks like that. How are you on 3? You're good, bro. I totally understand. But there, that's pretty much the front of it. That's actually the front. Nice, that's always good. Yeah, I've been good. I'm home alone for until Sunday. So it's just me and the dog here. Nice, Master Safari. Hey, hopefully you'll get them soon. Ratatouille is the Target exclusive, so yeah, I got him a few weeks ago with actually Trashmaster. Hey, how are you doing, Master Far? It's been a minute. there. I mean, that's the front of it. Granted, I mean, it's kind of armored, but there's still a bunch of other pieces. I'm just adjusting the tight aspect there. No parking means no parking. Agreed. Just making sure that I have everything, because then there's other pieces behind the front. So for the back of the head, for the front of the vehicle, and I can do the rest of the body on the side of it. This well set the top. Granted, when you put pressure on the back, up front, that will lower the arms. So let me bring this back, and there we go. Yeah, Tolan's a good figure. I do have a few QC issue with him on the feet, on his feet. There we go. So that will sit like that, and I do take the middle piece and just flatten it back out, and I just peg the sword in up there, well, the blade, there, and then I put it backwards. So you don't really want to put pressure on that because those will move. But yeah, tolling, I do have an issue, QC issue with tolling. And it's only when I transform him. Oh yeah, I'll probably pick up a crash bar. M3, you should see version 2 then. But M3, I'm not done. There's pieces that will cover up the back a little bit. Because all these other pieces, well, will go right there. But yeah, I get what you mean. There. Just that way it can roll a little bit, and then there's the last. But version 2 rolls a little bit better. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, you want it like this, and then I believe these sit out. Right there on both sides. So just extend this right there, open up the side right there, and then they'll go on opposite sides. Because then you put the ramp at the back, and then that will clip on to these ports. And then that will wrap around there at the back port. Getting clipped in. There. Because then that will wrap around. M3! Listen. Dude, I answered this question many times. Me, you are in the same time zone. Hey, you know the comments are delayed too, so I didn't even see that when I was saying that. But here, once you flip this over, you're going to peg this at the back. Yeah, that would be good. Hopefully, well, with the red stuff coming out, so we'll see. Because there's red Scourge I do need to get, but he's at $16 at Ross, so. And I do have Ross like right literally near me, so I can go there and see. That will go on top of that part. But there, that will go right there at the top of it. Because then those ports will peg them right there, and then I do, because everything, we're almost done with this. Well, version 1 of it. These guns go on top, I believe they're sitting this way, unless I flip them around. Around on both sides. Because then I do also peg these the exhaust in on the side, right there, and I do peg in these front bits from Trashmaster on those ports right there. Just to give it a little bit more armor at the back. Right there. Granted, it will look the same on the other side. Yeah, they'll probably do him eventually. Well, we'll see if they do. Let's get okay, so that would be great to get the red bots. The RD bots. And modern. Oh, modern. I'm just making sure that's angled. I'll do all 4K at once. I have to wrap it around. Doing this. Yeah. It might work. As I do peg this in at the back ports. It won't work. Oh, well, it will. I'm just going to angle it in on both sides. Because that side's on. Now I'm just going to do this side. And do the same thing, peg in at the back port. There we go. Let me lower this a little bit and adjust that. There. Version 1 is pretty much done. Let me just make sure the angle is right. Yeah, that's version 1 done. Does War for Cybertron cog fit in there? M3. I don't have cog though. I don't have cog, but I mean you could fit cog in there. But yeah, you can combine all these bots up. Like I even have the wing finger. I didn't put him in this part. Configure him into version 1 and 2, but I did use all the other bots. You can put cog somewhere because there's ports and stuff like that. But version 2 does give it a little bit more better. It rolls a little better. So just adjusting that. Yeah, all the bots combined, I'm just using the legacy Trashmaster too until I mold too with the Earthrise Ironworks and the Generation Slacks Black Richie mold. But also, as you see, it does roll too. So for being how it is at the front, but like I did say, version 2 does fix the rolling a little bit, so it rolls a little bit better than this one. But yeah, version 2 rolls better. Like the back, for everything that changes is literally the front. This whole front section gets rearranged, and this whole back section gets rearranged. Plus, the way how I made the back section actually fills in all this gap up here at the top of it, so that we don't see the hands. So, but everything else pretty much stays the same. Bring that up at the angle, so that way. But yeah, it rolls. It's a big vehicle. There's the front of it. Big armored Altmode. And Lily, one of my friends, Apple Prime, he said this looks like a ship. So you can say it's a ship, you can call it whatever you want. So, but yeah, it is big. It rolls. There's the sign. There's the back right there. Rolls. M3, you gonna go to TFCon next year in March? I'm just gonna bring him that gun so that way it's more. Really? I think so. Yes, as the only thing should. But yeah, M3 going to TFCon in March. M3, the California TFCon is at the same location, Los Angeles, Burbank Airport. That's where the California one is, because they're due on the East Coast. LA, yeah. Los Angeles, California. At the Burbank Airport. I know the address. I have it saved on my phone. I'll send it to you later. They do at the Burbank Airport in LA. That's literally an hour drive from me. But from me. So yeah, I already booked the tickets. M3, I'm definitely going. I already booked the M3. I already bought the tickets when they were released, when they dropped, too, and already got the hotel room. So I'm definitely going to it. Yeah, me and my mom are going. Dad works that weekend, so me and mom are going. We're going on Saturday, I believe. So uh, we'll see about that beer part because you do know that'll be my first beer. So well, if I'm definitely going, but that'll be my first beer if I do drink it. So yes. All right. So I'm gonna to take it the pieces that will get rearranged. I'm just gonna remove the parts that won't get rearranged. The parts that aren't gonna get upgraded and really long. So I'm just gonna have to hit. All right. Sounds good. M3. Catch you later. Let's build. Now I'm gonna take all of this section apart, which I did last, but that just wrapped around. And you want to remove these sides? No. There. Okay. So everything will stay the same, except for the back does slightly get new angle. Just reopening that panel up. Let me retemp the legs back in. Okay, there. So now you can see the back section is lowered a little bit. I can already tell you the legs aren't lined up. Legs. Okay, there. So that will sit right there. So now you're going to use all the wheels now, and everything else on the back will the same. Now the smokestack exhaust most is straighter. Most is straight. I'm just making sure everything is straight there. Everything you see right here in this picture, except for the here, all those parts on the main figure, all those don't get changed. You just lower that up. I did wait only one piece, but I believe I flipped these out now, so that way just like get a little more stability underneath. Just like fill it out a little bit so there's not gaps. But other than that, everything stays the same. But yeah, it will look like that. Well, there, unsub the front. Here, alright. So let's work on the front, and then I'll work on the back, so I can get it rolling. Alright, so this whole assembly, we're just gonna take almost everything off, remove that, remove the guns, because I believe I put them in a new position for this part. And remove the front and the exhaust. Too, and also this configuration we're going to be using Ironworks' Tailline's torso. Okay. I believe the hook stays in there. Too. I'll remove the hook just in case. Remove everything. I'm just going to strip everything back down. There, everything's well, stripped it down. Alright. On the front. You're going to peg these together. You're going to put these back into these bits back up front of Ironworks of Draftmaster's Altmode. Peg this in and flip. Peg this in. Okay, so that would just sit right there to give it a little bit more armor. M3, Adam, M3 already left. Adam, you Adam, you literally just missed the first build. Now I'm going into version 2. M3 and a Masterboard left, or Masterboard's quiet now. But yeah, M3 already left. Yeah, I know it cut out. I did it on purpose. I went to go check a picture of the mode. But the good thing is, it doesn't end the stream if I do that. So I can like go quickly do another something else and come back. But yeah, M3, Adam here already left. Okay, you flip this port back. Yeah, Master Var was here. We chatted for a few minutes. One of these like this. Yeah, you're a little late. You're a little late. Okay, so it's like this, but now just like version 1 of the mode, you're gonna have these on the outside. But now you're going to peg the ports in. Wait, what did I do with those bits? I believe it sits like this. Let me go check the picture because I want to make sure the orientation is correct. I'm checking on the other screen. Wait, what did I do with those guns? Okay, those guns stay at the same position. Yeah, I'm here late. Unfortunately late. Okay, yeah, I just checked. These guns stay at the same position. So you don't remove them. I thought you did. It's for another build, I believe I did. Okay, so we'll sit. Alright, let's put those guns back. So just put the barrel on the fist. Peg in the fist. On the port. Where do you want them? Yeah, you want them forward so that way they roll. Because this is going to be the front of the vehicle mode, so I believe it's. I think it was something like that. There goes on this port on the outside, and this will peg in on the outside. Well, okay, let me line it up. Yeah, M3 Blue left like before you joined. Okay, yeah, because they sit on the back. Yeah, I had it on the wrong side because you want it. This will go forward, and then this gets in the wheel right there, and this sits right there, and then that will sit right there. Yeah, I just had it on the wrong side. Just quickly swapped to the picture, which is easy to do for me. And this one just back in, and then this just rotate. Because then you have it like on the front. And this will sit forward. Forward. Right there. And then I also have to adjust everything. And this will just sit on the same port as it did on the other side. As this back comes untabbed, let me fix it. It came untabbed. Granted, this wasn't really secure now. And that starts coming down. There we go. I got it in. Okay. These sit right there. The hands will sit out. This will flatten. So there. So that way, it will look like that. Bring this up a little bit. Right there. Okay. Because that's going to be the front. That's done. The back is done. Well, the back end is almost done. Now I gotta do all the last bits. Pieces. And which is really gonna use all these pieces. This and this. You want to flip these back. This will clip in right there at the top. Like there. This will get clipped in the front. Like so. So. It's a little tight. And this will just sit in the same position as the first build. At the top. And that's it for this part, because I got attached line. So these just connect these ports. Bags will go in the first port right there. And this is going to be particular doing because I have to get the angled right. Angled right. And this will just sit lower right there. And this will sit right around there in that first port. And rotating the hands down so that way they don't get in the way. As I bump into the scratch from Stella. Okay, there we go. So it sits like that, because that's going to be the side. Yeah, I'm just trying not to bump into the garage, because I just did a little bit. This will sit on top, and that will kind of fill out that gap that I mentioned. Before you joined, Adam, there we go. And then this will re-peg this in on the same port. This will sit right there. So it will sit like that. Okay. Now, we're almost done. Granted, I'll adjust all the angle, right? Angle. Okay. So now we're gonna, so now how there's gaps right there, we're gonna add one more piece. Let me just remove this because this is a little loose. So with these ports, this will get pegged in right here, and then this will just sit down. This will sit right there, but you also do want to unpeg, open these up. They could be a little tight to open. Flip this up like so, and I believe we do flip the head in and put it in there. right there, like so, because this will sit right there in the back. Bring this in and plug these in, and now you're gonna lower this. Something's not sitting right. I think I might have this backwards, so let me go check. That could be it. Why? Go check. Yeah, I think this was backwards. Let me flip it around and see. I'm checking the picture. Yeah, that was backwards. Okay, I caught it. So yeah, I realized it wasn't sitting right. So this will sit, that will sit backwards. Everything will sit the same. This will sit down there, and then this will sit right there. So that way the port's right there, and that port will get hidden. This little sword just came untabbed. I removed it because it kind of blocks it a little bit. Push right there, so that will sit like that. Let me bring, so you can see there, that way it sits like that. Granted, I'll adjust the wheel's stability. And lower this, lower that a little bit. I'll lower right there. I'll push these back in. Yeah, because that side was starting to come out. But okay, there, we're almost done. So it'll look like that. Well, except for the back assembly. Granted, I'll adjust everything once it's ready and all set. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna peg this at the top. These supports going into the knees. And the knees. Back in. There we go. You got it. Line up. Line up right there. This will sit right there. That will sit right there. That will kind of sit down. And then this will hinge forward right there. Bring these straight to the side. So, okay. That's I'm pretty much just gonna finish them up. So yeah, you see how I left that panel out. This will go right here. And this will sit right there in the middle, just to help hide that panel a little bit. Bring over the pegs. There. This will sit up a little bit. Let me get this lowered. Both sides. And bring this down. Both sides. It's sitting off on. Let me fix the angle in the front. There. Okay. Alright, it's seeing a little better. So it sits like that. You see, we're almost done. I got the back strained out. And now for the exhaust pieces. These are the bits. There's ports right here. And this will go right there on the side. Push it in. And do the same thing on the other side. Make it there. That's it. That's it. I do that on accident. Rotate forward and bring these down. And yeah. that side was about to collapse in. Okay, maybe bring this in the middle. Okay, there, let's take a look, and that's version 2 done. Yeah, you can see it holds a little bit better. There's more pieces going on in the original. Just there we go. Just in that. Now these front pieces right here do get rearranged. Just hold a little bit. I mean, like, so that way the barrel's pretty more straight. So that was that. These wheels do roll. Granted, I could also lower this front. There we go. I was just making sure it was straight. This whole assembly got redone a little bit. I'll see more at the top. The top I got redone. And this is new. Those right there new. Yeah, so pretty, and then the back stayed the same, but it just lowered it. Another angle, so it rolls smoother. Bring these out to the side. Make sure they're right there. There, so that's the sides of it. And obviously, well, there's the front of it. Front, back, sides. There. Granted, if you do want, there we go. This bit came out centered. If you want, you could shift this barrel, the bucket up, and give it a collapse a little bit more. If you want to give it a little bit more height, you could, or you could leave it straight flat. You can have your preference. Or just in the back, drop back a bit. But yeah, there's that from the side. I'll do a quick back shot. And there it is from the front. I will DM M3. I'll text him and tell him you said hi. But yeah, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord. Here's the Armored Altmode. Yes, I don't know what's our armored truck, armored vehicle. Maybe tomorrow I'll just show you how I made the monster mode version 1 and 2. Yeah, so there's that. And yeah, I can show it tomorrow because it's Friday. And then yeah, and then Monday I'll do Trash Masters review. And then Thursday I'll do Lockdown review because Tuesday I won't be doing the review because that's new reveal. So just to give you a break. Yeah, so but yeah, I'll go edit the schedule. To HasLab Discord should be shipping out soon by the end of the month. Hopefully I get the toy hack stuff done for the Victory Saber. So he's, fully ready to go. But yeah, as you can see, it does roll on this side. Alright, all wheels do roll. Because on the first configuration, only the front wheels rolled right there. But now it's this way, and now all wheels roll, so it rolls a little bit better. And the exhausts are up higher, so I do. Like you see, I used every other piece on this one because I just had the Ironworks, the Tool torso. I couldn't use every other piece for the monster modes, I'll say that. But yeah, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf, I just said. Yeah, there you go. I'll take it to the front, give you the front shot real quick. Yeah, it's big. So, yeah, imagine that coming straight at you.